Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Peter from Walking Mountains always has great stuff to talk about. We're going to be discussing rodents, weasels here shortly, but let's mention once again this Saturday, Fright at the Museum. It's almost sold out.
Fright at the Museum, absolutely. So we are kind of in our last few days for registrations. We are almost sold out. Chances are we're not going to be accepting any walk-in guests. We're going to sell out completely before the show. So if you want to come, now is the chance. Get those tickets.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you. And, you don't want to be that mom or dad that
No, you don't.
waited to the last minute and now you can't come do all the fun stuff with us on Saturday. So buy your tickets now, walkingmountains.org. We'd love to see you on Saturday.
That's 400 plus people up there, so parking is going to be limited. So like we talked about before, carpool, walk, ride a bike, or just park into town and get your way up there, because that's going to be the best way to go about it.
You got it. And we're going to have, hopefully plenty of parking, but the more you can carpool, the more it's going to help us out. Getting everyone in there quickly and having a good time.
This is a mean-looking little character. I had no idea that. I had a totally different vision on weasels.
Weasels are a family that ranges from pretty small. We got our ermine, our long-tailed.
Oh, so those are all okay.
Long-tailed weasels, exactly.
Is this a badger?
You got it. The weasel family encompasses a whole range of animals. Wolverines, believe it or not, are also weasels.
So this is a little one, an ermine.
You got it. Yep, an ermine in the wintertime. Long-tailed or short-tailed weasel is what we generally call them, but see those all over the mountain in the winter.
They're really skinny.
I probably see those more frequently than any other animal in the winter. This one's been on a diet for a few years.
Like Flat Stanley a little bit, right?
Exactly. Yep, you'll see them chasing
very
squirrels.
Soft, too.
Very, very soft. One of the prized fur bearers in the good old days. You see those white coats with black spots. Those are generally ermine.
Okay, and then we make our way up to...
We're getting a little bit bigger. This is a pine marten.
Okay, pine marten, once again, a little bit bigger. Same family, same soft. Fur might be a little bit longer, the hair. Hair or fur?
Fur.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah. So fur, and these are all incredible predators. So as fast as a squirrel can run through the trees, we've all seen the little pine squirrels, zipping around through the trees. A marten is actually going to be hunting them. So pine marten is going to be able to catch that squirrel zipping around the trees.
And then how about this guy? Is this guy fast?
This is a big old badger. Yeah, badgers are fast. They are incredibly good diggers. If you see their front claws, they are professional excavators. So they're digging holes. We don't have these right here where we are in the mountains, Avon, Vail area. Out towards Eagle, a little bit farther west, we do get into badger habitat, badger territory as things start to flatten out and you get a little bit more agricultural.
And are they aggressive?
They are. So weasels across the board are pretty, they're known for their bad attitudes and they're pretty aggressive. I was working with a lady once who was riding her bike. A little weasel jumped out of the rocks, grabbed her pant leg and tried to take her back into the rocks with her.
Stop it, really?
Yep. This little guy trying to grab her. So weasels across the board are pretty aggressive.
Not something you want as a pet.
Not something you want, but they're stinky as well.
And what do they do in the wintertime? Like, what does a badger do in the wintertime?
So a badger goes into torpor. They say about 27 to 29 hour cycles of torpor. So they're going to go shut their body off for a little bit longer than a day, really slow their metabolism, their physiology down, and then they'll come out of their hole when days are above freezing. They'll do a little searching for food, but they pretty much slow themselves down. Not full hibernation, but they're not doing a lot.
They just hunker down and conserve their calories and whatever else, because there's not a lot of food available as much in the wintertime, I'm sure.
You got it. When the snow has fallen and the ground is covered in snow, these guys are going to have a much harder time hunting. All weasels are carnivores, so they're going to be looking for rodents that we talked about yesterday that are smaller than them, and that gets much, much harder to do when there's a nice layer of snow on the ground.
Good stuff. Peter, thanks for coming in.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you once again. Remember, Fright at the Museum this Saturday. Go to walkingmountains.org to get those tickets, because this event will sell out. Quick commercial break. When we come back, details on another event this Saturday, the Alter Ego Costume Ball. We'll be right back.